everybody. How's everyone doing out there in YouTube land? Ben here with another episode of Canucks with Guitars. And for our francophone viewers, Canucks avec Guitars? Sure, let's go with that. How's everyone doing out there? You know how it is. We'll do some roll call, slightly different camera angle tonight so you can see a little more of the guitar and a little less of the top of my head. Sure, you don't see quite as many pedals maybe up there. Oh, itchy nose, and I'm washing my hands, but I have an itchy nose, so guess what? Itchy nose wins. First in the chat tonight, we have Mr. Zach Thong out of Oshawa, Ontario. Hope you're doing well, Zach. Safe and well. We've got Terry's GG&G up out of Midland, Ontario. We've got Randy Crooks in the house. How you doing, Randy? Let's see, who else do we have? William De Silva is here. We've got BC Rich 581. Survived yet another day of working as mission critical. Dude, be safe, dude. Absolute Mayhem made it. That's awesome. We got Paul Ewing. He's here. Yeah, you lost out on that front row seat. Jack Clark. Good to see you, man. Let's see, who else do we have? Oh, hey, Driddle. Let's see. Markso's Images. Music Therapy Laz. SD Design fixed his internet. Excellent. Fruitcake Tony. Good to see you, man. Let's see here. We've got Adam D. We've got My Knees Hurt. We've got JP Page 2. Let's see here. I think I'm caught up. All right. Randy says, hey, Ben. Hey, Randy. Since the trip will not be happening, yes, I traded my 2015 Epiphone Les Paul for the new Gibson-inspired 2020 Les Paul 50s, same color, so I can get it past my wife. Randy's a smart man, folks. Randy's a very smart man. Hey, Bent Rossum. All right, so what's my phone going off for? Oh, okay. Apparently there's singles in my area ready to mingle. Yeah, thanks for that. There's Blackjack Guitar Nut. Good to see you, man. Excuse me. Gosh, cold is just lingering. It's not Corona. And even if it is, you can't catch it through here. No, it's not. Six String Brian Raid. There's the dogpa. Oh, dear Lord. Let's get ready to rumble. Not rumble? All right. Yeah, because we're all loving each other. Let's get ready to not rumble. Oh. See, it's like he knew, folks. It's like he knew. Because we have this here. So, as per, I'm going to have to change my thank you because I don't know if it's a NAMM fund at this point because, let's be honest, they haven't officially canceled Summer NAMM, but they basically canceled Summer NAMM. Yeah, a lot of Nashville guys were saying, yeah. According to a friend of a friend, I heard it from a friend who heard it from a friend who. Cheers, folks. Ooh, that came on like a tidal wave. Yeah, that's the stuff. Boom, let's go back. There's 9 comments already. Oh my. Has RJ got back to you? I expect it. When did I speak to RJ last? Technically, the last time I spoke to RJ was in Rutshell's chat yesterday. So, I haven't talked to RJ recently. Other than, during a show out there on Saturday morning. Okay. Sorry, random stray hair. Hey, Dad! Vandeman? Assuming that's natural spring water in a jar. Yes. Yeah, spring water. It's all natural. Mountain fresh. I suppose technically there's some spring water in it. Jack Clark, he knows what's going on. Yes, that's right, Dogpa. The vaccination, so far, they say do Coronas followed by moonshine shots. Yes. That works. I haven't learned it yet, ST Design. We only discussed that yesterday. And actually, I was busy most of today, so I do want to learn that. Hey, Mark. Speaking of which, one of the reasons I was busy today, I was hanging out with Mark. Small groups, folks. Exactly, Les. Exactly. I think that song was written about my ex. I can say that. She's not in here. All right. How's everyone doing? So, yes, it is a Q&A show. So if you have the Q's, I got the A's, hopefully. I want to thanks again to Steve from Boston. That was awesome having him on last night. I hope you guys had a good time. I did. For sure. For sure. That was a good time. Excuse me. Let's see here. Did I miss anything? There. Not there. Not there. Alright. I'm caught up. Oh, dear Lord. Fruitcake Tony. I'm not a big peach fan, but I can handle peach shine. I can tell you that. SD's got a 6-pack of beer. Nice. I have a beer sitting over there. But I have some wine, and it is a shorter glass of wine this eve. Why? Because Ben poured this around the time 6th Street Brian started. Regine Chimera. Happy isolation, everybody. Quentin. You're very welcome, Mark. I'm sure most of you have seen that the last couple repair videos I did on the Affinity Strat was Mr. Taft's there, and he finally got it back today. It's kind of hard to get together. We're in different towns now, so. Did I say salute to BV? Salut BV? I think I did. If not, I apologize. Paul Lou. Dale Palmer. Thank you, Jack. There's Mon ami 6-string Brian. Or 6-string? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6? 6-string? Can I say that? That sounds like festering. Randy Crook says, I had a mockingbird for a short while, but I didn't get along with it. You know, it is kind of neck heavy, and I'm not going to lie, this upper horn really likes to attack me right in the old breadbasket. Right in the old sterno. I'm pretty damn bony, so. Everyone's saying hey to each other. Awesome. Some other channel news. Well, one, Jack mentioned the reviews. Obviously, there's going to be more coming out of here. I still have a few, I think, from the last trip out to the music store. So I think there's a 2020 Gibson coming out. And a 2019 Gibson Jr., Les Paul Jr. Hey, Mickey. And then here, I'm trying to work on better audio because I know there is some echo. Because I don't have the money to buy sound deadening material. Because if you guys have priced out acoustic foam, it ain't cheap. So I'm working with some very low-tech options. And I'm still shooting the demos with my phone. So I'm going to try miking up and see what I can do. I thought I had I used to have 2 mics. Because I have an interview set for those who've been watching the channel for quite a while. But I lost one of the 2 mics. And my idea was I could mic me, mic the amp, be good to go. But I'm going to try to do a room mic thing with it, and we'll see how it works. If I like it, I like it. If not, Screw it. We'll try something else. Yeah, blankets. I was thinking that too. But unfortunately, the way the ceiling is, because it's just like, it's a drop ceiling. I don't have any way to. And the tiles, they're not removable tiles, so I can't hook in or anything to hang stuff. So it's a long room. That's the problem. And I like this angle. I was, you're looking at the top of my head because I'm like, blah, 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 looking at the last comment. I'm, well, yeah. I have to start doing this. Oh, yes. Work in progress, Jack. Did I say hey to Alan? I have no short-term memory. Hey, Alan. Everyone gets 2 shout-outs tonight that's joining in, right? Dang! SD Design. Thank you. Show with Larry Mitchell was awesome. I had a blast with Larry. Is got to be one of the kindest souls out there. Use the NAM fund for recording equipment. Definitely. That is an option. There's a small Rhodes shotgun mic. Says. I used it, the NAM interviews that you guys have seen. I'm holding it like down here. It's a nice little shotgun mic. I think it would work nice. It really seems to pick up stuff well. So I was thinking that, and I think they retail for about $100. So I may, in fact, do that in the next little while. Because I've been rolling over, no offense, folks, I've been rolling over the NAM fund into the Food for Ben fund and Paying the Bills fund. So I'm kind of treading water at the moment, but we're all good. We're all in this together. And it's literally, I do that because I've got some gear up for sale that's not moving as much right now, but it should be moving soon. Larry Mitchell is a super nice guy and excellent player. I totally agree. Brian Landreth is in here. Awesome. Frank Corcoran. Excuse me. Fruitcake Tony? Well, yes and no. Yes, in the sense we had the same panic buying. Yes, people are still not adhering to stuff. But without, getting... I'm not going to get into anything political or anything. Let's just say it seems like Canada is always a week ahead. Like whatever we seem to implement, you guys are in the US are implementing a week later for whatever reason. So BV says Larry is the nicest Grammy winner ever. I would say so. So yeah, like as of I think Brian mentioned on his show, as of midnight tonight, nothing but essential businesses are going to be open. So the province is on lockdown. Everything other than essential services, stay at home. I think the school year has been canceled at this point. They're trying to figure out what to do with that as far as online courses, stuff like that. Hey, Metalhead Hippie. So, yeah, it's like when Steve and I were talking about it last night. Obviously it's not the same as polio, but it is the same in the sense that large groups, that's an issue. We have this fear out there, and until we get a vaccine out there and get people vaccinated, this is the new reality, folks. As crazy as it is, and it's going to be, keep saying we haven't seen anything yet. So, Hugh Caldwell. UK is in lockdown from tonight, yeah. And I have a concert DVD playing in the background. Nice. They locked down William De Silva State today. Well, that's good. Gussie! USD. That is the LPD Vermin. Even though Mr. LPD himself has been absent in the chat this evening, we'll still give him a shout out. In fact, while thinks of it, why don't we give all the sponsors a shout out, since, you know, other than the Patreons, they do help make the world go round. So, boom. Let's thank Lawrence Petross Design, aka LPD Pedals, Reno Fin Custom Guitars, Tesi Switch. Use coupon code Canucks and save 15%. And yes, it's not just switches, folks. Are you a pedal head? I'm a pedal head. Sounds like a commercial. It'll be a commercial. Check it out. He's got Keeley pedals. I believe he just got into Earthquaker, if I'm not mistaken, and some other pedal lines. So definitely check out Tesi on that, because, yeah, 15% off pedals, woo, including new release stuff. Damn. Then we got, you know, Adam over at FU-Tone, fu-tone.com, maker of quality stuff, including, oh, look at that, FU-Tone pickups. What? Yeah, FU-Tone pickups. Let's see, we did Lawrence, we did Rob over at Tesi, that's Adam at FU-Tone. We talked about Travis at Reno Fin Custom Guitars. Oh, yes, and that brings me to the point. For God's sakes, folks, we're all at home, we're stuck at home, we're playing, and Vandy, I did not forget, I will get to that momentarily. Bit of a rant. I was talking with Ike at Flipside today, which ties in our preferred American retailer, Flipside Music, and our preferred Canadian retailer, Ardens Music. And with this lockdown, business is really dried up for them, because people that are buying, you know, these, you know, guitar picks, which Brad Miller, this is a replayguitar.com pick I'm using. If Brad Miller's in here, I think he's in here. Yeah, business is really slowed down because everyone's buying their strings and picks and stuff from Amazon or Sweetwater, it seems. So definitely, now more than ever, especially if your local mom and pop has an online presence, or a lot of them are doing curbside pickups, please continue to support your mom and pops. Because if we don't, they probably won't be there when this is over, in all reality. I hate to say it, but they probably will. And so Ike is hurting a bit this week, so folks, check out flipside-music.com specifically, and you know, my American friends, they got some used gear, you know, used pedals. Everyone likes a used pedal. And tell them Ben sent you. Now, to Vandeman. Why did I click show? You show. There we go. Ben Fund, drink chat room. Well, I'll drink on behalf of the chat room, or I'll join the chat room. Headstock Harem says, at a last practice before our state shuts down, Wisconsin. Cheers, be safe, buddy. I think Lawrence is always building pedals. Ho, 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 ho. That is a warm. Hey, Jimmy Biter. So yeah, that was my rant on that. More news. There we go. Received a lovely email from friend of the channel and friend of yours and mine. You may, you know, it's sort of like, hey, where's this guy? Hey, where's that guy? Well, breaking news, Six-String Brian still likes Les Pauls. Wouldn't have guessed. Yeah, I got an email from Will Varela. He wanted to let everyone know, yes, he hasn't been active in the chats, but if you go and watch some of my demos, when he is around, he will comment on demo videos, and you know, or this on a replay or something like that. But he's on the Long Island in Oyster Bay, actually, I believe. Which I might, is that on Long Island? Well, either way, Oyster Bay area. They're completely locked down, a lot like Joe Hervey, who's missing in the chat as well. So he wanted to pass along. He's hunkered down. He's safe, but he is high risk. So, you know, definitely, yeah, Will's doing all right. So want to pass that along. And I did reach out to Upside Down as well, about a week ago, and I haven't heard back yet. So hopefully he's doing well. Upside Down, if you're watching, we miss you too. All right, there. I think I'm caught up. And thanks, Terry, post one of the FAQs. I doubt Flipside will be doing any FAQs anytime soon. Just because the store's basically shut down. But you never know. Ben, it's the Treasure Hip That Night in Toronto, a film by Pierre and Francois Lemery. Yes! My ex was a huge fan of that concert. Ironically enough, I'll say it, I'm hit and miss with the hip, and ironically enough, that concert had like none of my favorite songs, but all of her favorite songs. So she loved the DVD, and I wasn't as big a fan. Where is Phil Mose? I reached out to Phil a couple of weeks ago. Hey, David Ennis, if I didn't say hey already. Phil was busy a few weeks ago, but come think of it, it's been a few weeks since I've talked to him, and I haven't seen anything on social media, so hopefully he's doing well, as well. I got cabin fever, is that better? Sure, Ben. We'll take that. Alright. JP Page, be well. Whole family's high risk. Damn, buddy. Be well. Taking time to work on a project. That's what I thought, Jimmy. I think I mentioned it, or I started mentioning it and I forgot. I'm going to just repeat it. Sorry if I'm repeating it. Yes, they do, Paul. This week, Dave from Dave's World of Fun Stuff will be on. Have your questions ready. I was chatting with him about an hour ago. Sunday after that, we have Ryan Burke from 60 Cycle Hum joining us. And we're trying to figure out a time and a place to get fellow Canuck with Guitars on here, Pete Thorne. We're working on it, folks. And Pete, if you're lurking in the chat, check your email on my last message. That's quite all right, Rick. That is a very valid reason for missing the start of the show. I can't believe I'm like 25 minutes into the show and I haven't swapped out guitars yet. Considering this thing is literally digging into my rib as we speak. Does anybody have a request for the next guitar? I think we had a request before and I never got to it. And I haven't actually played it in a while. And I'm looking at you, Bent Rossum. You want the Access? All right. It's not a Music Man, but it's an Access, but I'll take that. Hey, Chris Miller. Good to see you, sir. All right. The one Au Natural. I was playing this earlier today. Hi, Reno. Kramer or the Ernie Ball. Ooh, the neck feels so different. I always forgot that when I switch from another guitar to I usually always pick these up first for that reason, because the neck's all up in here. Love the natural finish. How can you not, right? Look at that thing. Ooh, the flambe. Suppose I could do a demo on this. Hey, there's a video to come out. I gotta think of something to play. I want a more classic tone. Ow. As I get my hair caught in the damn. Oh, we have some delay already going there, SD. I usually just run a slap back. We'll add some chorus. I can't remember them. Something like that. I don't know. Butt cheeks. How you doing, Saw? Anyone here own a slick guitar? Just got one and I love it. I am not remembering slick at the moment. Red Hot Chili Peppers. I used to know Other Side. Man, that's been a few years. Earl Slick's line of guitars started through Guitar Fetish like 5 years ago. Thank you. Oh, I always like it when someone actually recognizes the songs I play. Thanks, BC. Yeah, you know, well, it's not always fun that way, Jack. There's LPD pedals himself, the purveyor of tone. He supplies it, I sling it. Excuse me. Guitar Man 45. Monkey bars. Oh, and I saw... Let's see. I can't remember the rhythm for other side. Ooh, that sounds nice though. Yes, unfortunately, Kenny Rogers did pass on. White Wedding. All right. I used to play it a little different. Something like that. That's how we used to play it back in the day. It was kind of more of a rebel yell beat, but White Wedding. I just don't know the little riff part, because the other guitar player did that. That's all I did was... You into Vox amps? If so, do you have any faves? You know, there was a Vox-inspired pedal from Lawrence last year, Craig. Just saying. I'll buy that classic overdrive, I promise. Ah, it's being discontinued. The Modern Classic, if that's the one you're talking about. What's it up there? What else could we play? I suppose I could play Shine, because Quentin was in here. I don't know if he's still in here, but we could play a very heavy version of Shine. Oh, didn't I play Shine on the cigar box last week? Do it on cigar box? Fuck it, let's do it on the cigar box. We can do that. The official Brendan B squared. There, let's put it in frame. Boom. Oh, look at that. There we are. Oh, LPD 87 with a cigar box. center pick. Whoops. Raging Shamir is out of here. See ya, Raging Shamir. Excuse me. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, damn. SD Design. Thank you. What did I... Okay, I gotta scroll back. I was busy rocking out on this thing. Oh, yeah. What'd I do now? Well, I just got... I just got a notification. I got a copyright claim by Quentin James for Collective Soul on behalf of... Something about checks in the mail. How's it holding up? It's holding up well, Brendan. There's one... That's the fret. There's one fret that's just a little... There's just a little something something. Just a hair. Just a whisker. And I just keep forgetting to bring my file in. And I think it just needs like one pass. See here. Collective Soul on meth. Yeah, something like that. Sold one last week and have 3 more orders. That's awesome, Brendan. That is awesome. And everyone should check out Brendan B. Squared's Etsy page. Dude said I saw Ben playing one and I had to have one. Awesome. Actually, that combustible lemons would probably be cool with this thing. Alright, should we plug the LPD combustible lemons in with this? A new Ben Whisker. If we type 1 in the chat if you want to hear Lawrence's combustible lemons with the cigar box guitar. 2 if you don't give a flying fidoo. Hells yeah. 1, 1. Alright, we can do that. Alright, so let's see. Put that there. Damp into standby so you don't hear pull 1, Lawrence. Mark Taft may recognize that pedal. He was asking about it earlier today. There. Tap out for power. There we go. I don't even know what the settings are on this thing, but we'll give it a shot. Take the amp out of standby. Excuse me. Hey Ben, why are you playing a fly swatter? Because it's cool, Eddie. So that's the clean tone. Alright, level and driver at noon. This is behaving completely different than anything I plugged into it before because of the output or the lack of output of the pickup. So it's actually, wow. Wasn't expecting that tone, Lawrence, were you? Like literally everything at noon? Drive out of that. Put the gain up to 3 o'clock. Turn down the level. Because this is a unique pedal where the tone stack is prior to the gain, it almost works like a bias. So the tone is dying right now. Now the tone's all the way down. Slide in ages. Hey, Fast Eddie VH. Blackjack. Got all kinds of people stopping in. 41 people in here, in fact. Look out. Oh, that's spitty dirty. Let's throw the Dutchman into that. Yes, so order one. The butt cheeks guy. Actually, I should call him by his actual name since I put it. Brendan B. Squared, folks. There. Thumbnail. Oh, wait. There. There we go. There's the thumbnail. Tell us where to buy one, Jack says. That guy in the chat right there, Brendan B. Squared. That's the guy to talk to. Check him out on Instagram. You probably contact him through Instagram. I usually chat with Brendan through Instagram. You know, SD, Jesus left Chicago, where muddy waters turned to wine. Just saying. Just saying. time we got left? Well, we got a few minutes to play on the Strat before I got to plug in something heavier for Ben Rossum's showstopper ender. So same settings, dined, tone all the way down to just kind of bias it. I don't care what you say, Lawrence, I'm calling it a bias. Have a good one, Blackjack. If you're leaving, or you're just saying, y'all stay safe. Well, that's good too, right? Terry says 50 minutes live, 38 watching, 31 thumbs ups. Yeah, we probably would have had more people watching had Shane not gone live at the same time as me. Thanks, Shane. Just saying. YouTube etiquette. Okay, but technically it's a pre-filter. When it's all the way down, it let lots of lows through, which drives the first gain stage into fuzz. That one makes sense. Drive control hits the second stage, JFET. Hey, Six String Stanger. Dang, Ben Rossum. I'm a die-hard Coombs fan. Excuse me. Well, I do appreciate that, sir. I do appreciate that very much. There we go. Hang up the cable. I'll go back to the music, man. To wrap up the night. You're more than welcome, Brendan. You know I love you, brother. And I did get word, even though, well, for now anyways, Spreadshirt, my merch site, was shut down for a while due to virus concerns and such, which, you know, valid. But I got an email today, they're back up and running. So maybe they're running with reduced staff. So if you would like a Canucks with Guitars shirt, I suggest checking out spreadshirt.ca or .com. Do a search for Canucks with Guitars and you'll find the merch. Buy a shirt, mug, hoodie, pillowcase, barbecue apron. Well, you don't have to barbecue, you can wear it anywhere. Apron. Throw pillows. Ball cap. Mug that looks like a mason jar. Yeah, that's right. Aha, you missed a G-string. See you, Lawrence. And if you want some kick-ass gain pedals, if you like any of the dirt you've heard tonight, check out that guy. There's the 74. Boosh. Check him out. LPD pedals. It's a lot quicker to say than Lawrence Petross design. Although I like Lawrence Petross design. On 36 Solo. Hello, sir. Yeah, where's Soda Pop, too? Soda Pop's been missing, too. Do you ship shirts overseas? Yeah, ships worldwide. It's all through the website. I don't know what the shipping cost is. They're actually made in Pennsylvania. Ironically enough. We're doing on time. 5 minutes left. All right. So before I do that with the drum beats and ambient tones, and I'm trying to read off names and play, but instead we got to realize the time got away from Crowbar. He looked up and he was almost 9 o'clock, but he made it. And that's the important thing, because we love Crowbar, even if he is forced to go pantsless and drink whiskey in order to watch my content. That's okay. I allow it. In fact, I encourage it. You know what? Before we wrap the show, we'll have another shot of whiskey. What do you say, folks? In honor of Crowbar, I am wearing pants, though. Because why? I'm on camera. Oh, jeez. There's young Mr. Radford. Good to see you, sir. Cheers, buddy. Ooh, 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 ooh. Is there another way to drink whiskey? I don't. If there is, I don't want to know. Oh, moonshine burp with a wine chaser. Ow. So, other than the sponsors have been, oh god, the bloody ticker forever. Sorry about that, folks. Sorry if you're watching on replay. There we go. So we also want to thank the Patreons, because the Patreons also sponsor the Canucks With Guitars. Those Patreons being in no particular order, but all important order. We have Randy Crooks. We have Grumpy Mike, who I believe now goes by Grumpy Mike Guitar. We have Mr. Todd Flowers. We have No Cover Charge. We have Craig Tomlinson. We have I Am Happy. Missing you too, buddy. Haven't seen him in the last couple days. Fruitcake Tony's here. Blackjack Guitar Nut. Riff Magos, who I know is in Australia, who isn't always able to catch the live streams. Excuse me. Ivan Carter does when he can. And of course, we got Bent Rossum, aka Tom, Upside Down, from Parts Unknown, and Jose Benito Martinez Jr. I love saying that name. I like it even better when I say it right. Jose Benito Martinez Jr., who I haven't seen this week, but I saw last week. Jeez Louise. I cleaned this spot last week. I'm just here cooking, that's why I didn't say hi, but hi to all, Sean Zimmerman says. There we go. Thanks everybody that tuned in tonight. Appreciate it. Appreciate everybody that donated to the cause tonight. So let's get greasy to end this night. Try this again. And I had a groove going. take two. I can't hear the drums enough. I gotta turn up the drums more. Sorry about that. Had the rhythm down for one part, but not the other. How is it that the more I play the song, the worse I play it? I'm gonna have to take some lessons from Quentin James. He'll teach me. He can teach anybody, anything, anytime, any place. Excuse me. So while we're all quarantined, be good, be well, keep your distance. But I will say, don't keep your distance. Well, you do and you don't. You got elderly neighbors. Give them a hand if you can. You know? Give them a text. Need some supplies? Don't go out. I'll get them for you. Stuff like that. You know, you offer to take out their garbage. You know, bring the garbage down to the curb or something. You know, bring up the recycling bins afterwards. Stuff like that. You know, be good. Be well. You know, we're all in this together. Let's remember that, right? We're all in this together first. Globally. So, as they always say, keep your stick on the ice. That's true. It's very true. Always keep your stick on the ice. But, folks, hold those doors open, you know. Let that guy in ahead of you in traffic. Although, you might not have to at this point because there is no traffic. You know, do good things. Good things will happen to you. Let's all get through this together. Cheers. Rock on. Be well. I'll have some demos out. I don't know, Wednesday and Friday, I guess. That's what I usually do. Although I released one last Thursday. Why? Because I set the damn date on it to go out. So, there you got an extra video last week. So, anyways, I'm going to finish this. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your nights. And you know what? To end this, I'm going to quote our good friend Vlad at Catbix Studios. See you next time! Cheers, folks. Oh, and broadcast. Yeah, that's a good one.